How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are well. I know it's some good music, right? You guys feel like dancing? Because it's Friday. I love Fridays. Do you guys love Fridays? You can unmute yourself. Awesome. Well, I know you guys have a ton to say, right? Well, feel free to share even as we continue. And we're just gonna spin out a little bit. We're gonna wait for a couple more people to come on in, and we're gonna see to get started. And so, how's you guys' day going so far? Pretty good. You can use your reactions. Thumbs up, smiley faces. That's a good day. Awesome. I see you, Miss Yesenia. Awesome. Okay, come on, Miss Brenda. I see your thumb. Good stuff. Look, I get to see what feature does that. My little thumb doesn't do that. Awesome. All right. Well, we are going to get started. I appreciate you all being here. We'll have more that will hop in and join us. And so welcome to our College and Career Day. We are excited to share with you. And we have a really awesome, we're going to be sharing with a really awesome lady today. And so like you see there on the flyer, we are going to be meeting and hearing from Miss Lisa Jalopter. All right. And so we're going to watch a video. She's not here in person. You're like, oh my goodness, she's not here in person. But we're actually going to watch a really awesome video of her sharing and speaking and a little bit about her career. And you never know, you too may want to be a computer scientist, entrepreneur, or technology executive. Do we have any people that like technology? All right, I see some hands. That's good stuff. Wonderful. All right. Well, really quick before we get started, Miss Marlene, we're gonna simmer down with our music, right? You know, we're like, yeah. We're gonna be like, okay, right? So, really quick, I want to find out from you all, what do you want to do for your career? What do you want to be when you grow up? What kind of career do you want to pursue? You can write in the chat too if you like. Okay, so Fernando, I see you want to be an animator. That's awesome. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share? I see you, Miss Brenda. Okay, so animator is wonderful. And so I always like to just ask what's in the room and like what major you guys are interested in, because just like how we have we're sharing about Miss Lisa today, we like to have different people to come to share with you about being an animator. Like, so Fernando, you can be like, okay, this is what it really takes to actually be in this field. Okay. And then you never know, you turn around and you're like the top animator that's creating like all kinds of really cool movies that everybody's watching all around the world. Right. So this is how it starts. So yeah. So awesome. So we are going to start off with a little bit of information about college, because we want to make sure that you guys are aware about college. And so Miss Marlene, we can share the presentation. And so do you guys know what do computer scientists do? Any thoughts?
Some of them make video games.
Yes, they sure do. They make video games. They do so much. They do so much stuff. Video games, any kind of anything that kind of really works on your computer as far as software. We're using Zoom right now. That is computer science. When you're playing your games, when you're logging into different software to make payments, when you're shopping on Amazon, when you're, playing and streaming music, all of those things involve computer science. And so we're gonna learn a little bit about Miss Lisa today, but we're also gonna focus in on some of you guys' careers that you're interested in. I see we have another guest. And so, Maddie, I see you there. What do you want to do for your career? What major, what kind of career do you want to have when you grow up?
For me,
Mhm.
I want to get a master's and a bachelor's in interior design and the same degrees for veterinary.
So interior design, and you said to be a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Okay. So wonderful, wonderful. These are good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So as you're listening to us share today, and as we talk about college, I want you guys to feel free to communicate and to participate. We're gonna have time to earn Wooten dollars and all kinds of great stuff. And even as we move into the presentation and share about Miss Lisa, I want you to really listen. Keyword, listen, because there are some prizes that we want to give away to you all for participating and being a part. You're going to be able to spin the wheel when you are listening and remembering some of the answers from things that we shared in the presentation today. Okay. And we're also going to have an awesome activity. You are going to be a GIF maker today, GIF, right? And so you're actually going to get to design your own GIFs in our activity today. So really, really cool. So let's get started with our presentation. Presentación.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Lisa Gelopter, and she is known as a person to have created GIF. So some information about her. She was born in 1971. Her father was Jewish and from Poland, and her mother was Black and from the Caribbean. So for her education, she graduated from Brown University at the age of 20 with a computer science degree with a concentration in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So some information about our degrees as we attend school, and you are currently attending school, is we first start off with primary, or what is known in America as elementary school, which is normally 1st through 6th grade, or for some people it is 1st through 5th. And then we move on to secondary schools, which consist of junior high and high school. And that is normally either from 6th to 12th or 7th through 12th grade. And then you make your way after that towards college, which would be either an associate's degree, which you can get from a community and junior colleges, which will consist of around 2 years. Or you could go straight to another college or university and work towards a bachelor's degree, which is known as an undergraduate, which it consists of 4 years. And if you want to go even further in your education, you can go towards a master's degree, which will consist of 2 years, or a doctoral degree, which will consist of 7 or more, as well as other professional degrees such as medicine, dentistry, veterinarian, and law. So some more information about Lisa is that she worked on several pioneering internet technologies, including Shockwave, a multimedia platform used for video games, and the online video streaming service Hulu. She also worked as the chief digital officer for Bet Networks. She is a pioneer in the development of video on the internet, including Brightcove, Juice, and the Feed Room. In 2015, she joined the newly formed U.S. Digital Service at the invitation of President Barack Obama. She helped to redesign healthcare.gov, the website used to enroll Americans under the Affordable Care Act that did not function well when it was first initially rolled out. She improved the site by reducing the number of separate pages and streamlining the application process took. She then also served as Chief Digital Service Officer for the Department of Education, where she worked on the team that redesigned the college scoreboard, a rating system that shows graduation rates. Some more about her career is that in 2016, she founded and became the Chief Executive Officer of TechQuitable, a company that provides independent, confidential platform to address issues of bias, harassment, and discrimination in the workplace. She has raised more than $2 million for the startup company, becoming one of the only 34 Black women to ever raise $1 million in venture capital. She is a former member of the New York Urban League STEM Advisory Board. So now onto that, we will begin the process for our activities.
Actually, Miss Marley,
we're gonna show first, before we go on to the activity, we will show you guys 2 videos that are about her.
School, they'll say, not everybody's going to grow up to be a software engineer, so we do not need to teach tech in the elementary school. So I would posit a different question, right? Which is, so not everybody's going to grow up to be a novelist. Why should we teach writing in elementary school? And as you guys all know, we don't have to be a poet or a journalist or a playwright in order to use writing every day. And so it really is critical and fundamental to start from the beginning at early stages to teach all of these skills. So the question when you talk to a computer scientist is, what does tech mean to you? When you talk to a not computer scientist, somebody who has not done programming or software engineering, and you get things like keyboarding, which is a term I just learned. Apparently it's the newfangled word for typing. Navigating an iPad is a thing, how to actually make it work. How to use Google, how to use YouTube. And kind of right following from that would be how to surf the web safely. And then, of course, there's the quintessential playing and coding video games. So that's what tech means to a lot of people. What does tech mean to me? It means problem solving. It means observation and empathy. It means communication and collaboration. It means analysis, prioritization, and persistence. It means creativity and innovation. So those are all big words, but I will say that it's not just coding. That you will see these principles applied. They've actually been codified in design principles and product management and software principles that are in use today. So things that you guys have heard of probably like lean UX or design thinking or agile or iterative. So all those things have very formalized rules about how these same skills are applied and how you should actually execute on them. So as you're learning programming or coding or technology or whatever it is, you're actually just doing exercises to put these skills into practice. So I'm actually a great case in point, right? I studied computer science. I have a degree in computer science. And I started out as a software engineer. I started at a tech company, a software company. I worked on a project called Shockwave, which introduced animation to the web. And I took those same skills over the course of my career and translated them to other industries, and I ended up in television. I ended up running digital at BET. So going from tech to technology, right? It's the same skills across the board get translated. And then I took an even bigger leap. I got a call from the White House, and that's actually a long story, but very entertaining. And I was asked to come join a team called the US Digital Service. So Obama created this group called the US Digital Service about a year ago, and it was modeled off of the rescue of healthcare.gov, which is you take a bunch of tech folks from private sector, parachute them in to team with an agency, and see what we can actually do in a short amount of time. So he wanted to do this because he also saw the value of taking those same skills and applying them to large, intractable, massive, mammoth problems that will fundamentally change the way government interfaces with the American people and will also hopefully have an impact on the future of this country. So I will tell you that that's heady talk, right? So for me, I never thought when I was studying computers that one day I would actually be changing people's lives for the better in this way. So I'm going to give you an example. So I'm currently serving, I think Hank said, as the Chief Digital Services Officer for the Department of Education. My first project was something called the College Scorecard, which you may have heard of. The president announced it 3 weeks ago. And let me tell you a little bit about why this is so important. A college education is the surest path to the middle class. Unemployment rates for people who have only a high school diploma is 12%. If you have a college degree, it's 3%. There are studies that actually say that over the course of your lifetime, if you have a degree from a four-year institution, you will earn $1 million more than not. So critical, crucial things, and the more people we can get into school with degrees, the better off we will be as a country. So these are kind of the, like, you're going to come in and solve this, right? But it's not about creating these like crazy technology solutions. It's actually about using the problem solving, the technical skills that I've learned throughout my career to solve this problem. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about those things, right? So problem solving was the first thing. The idea for this project was actually to change the conversation. We wanted to actually get the data into consumers' hands so they could make great informed choices about what school was right for them and basically evaluate how to get the best bang for their educational buck. So how to do that? First question that one learns as a computer scientist. And what we did was we built the consumer tool that you see in front of us. But beyond that, we realized that in order to change the conversation, it couldn't be just the Department of Education who was creating these kinds of tools. We needed to actually, what we call, set the data free and actually get it out so that it was accessible to the public for other people who might be creating their own tools to reach different audiences. So we created an API, an application programming interface. And we've actually had a bunch of launch partners, and it's been really, really successful and effective. So understanding kind of what it is that you're trying to solve and then figuring out the path to get there is something that you learn. And again, I'm using a tech example, but I'll use some more examples that are less techy. So analysis, prioritization, and persistence. Many of you are probably familiar with this, right? It's all about actually building a minimally viable product. It's about figuring out how to actually tailor what it is that you're building for the customer and for the message and for the goal that you're trying to reach. And so this was just an example of us providing a small, short, quick-to-read value snapshot that people could see because people were not familiar with some of the metrics that might be available to them. So implementing a culture of iteration, right? You don't have to solve you don't have to boil the ocean. You just need to actually figure out what it is that you're trying to achieve. The next two are observation and empathy and communication and collaboration. So this is a great example. We implemented this project using user-centered design, and we went out and talked to 79 users and stakeholders. I will say I've been in government, I think, 4 days, and I was on this project, and I was having like the shakes because I hadn't talked to a student yet, and I was like, oh my God, I had been in DC, right? I live in New York. I was like, where can I find some students? And somebody was like, well, we can go to the mall. And I was like, oh, yeah, the mall, that's genius, where the stores are. And she was like, no. So outside of your office, there's a patch of grass, it's called the mall. And so we totally went out there and started accosting students as they came out of the Air and Space Museum. And it was great because we got people from Wyoming and from Nebraska and from across the country because it was spring break. So it's that kind of imaginative thinking that you learn to just think outside of the box. We also spoke to people who'd written letters to the president. We went to Anacostia High School. You see these lovely guidance counselor and 2 students. And it really is about getting out there, communicating, collaborating, understand how it is, right? And so those are all tech skills as I perceive them.
All right. What'd you guys get from that video?
I got a lot about how she did software and how she was in the government and how she could teach students about this.
Yes, very good, very good. Any others? And
Um,
any of us, yeah, any of us can share. Yes, go.
um, I don't really have interest in like coding, but I
Mhm.
find it really interesting how she looks through like all of her jobs in the past through a coding perspective. So like things like entertainment, I wouldn't think about coding, but like it kind of showed me like a new perspective of how much coding is used throughout different types of jobs or in different parts of our lives that we're not accustomed to, and how much it actually helps us and how much it helps us navigate through our lives without us knowing. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Anyone else? Well, I'll say, I think just like she showed, the app that the students are using to find the school that's best for them. Have you guys ever used like an app or, I mean, we do it anytime, like when we're traveling, like you're searching through different engines to find the best rates for your flight, the best price for, when you're shopping online. And so with computer science, she's created this software to help solve problems, and that is what she's sharing here. And I think ultimately, even with her sharing about college, because I mean, we need writers. Would you tell a third grader, oh, writing is not important, oh, you don't need that math, you know? And so what she's saying is coding and computer science is just as important because we use it so much, especially, I think, especially in this year, and especially, as we continue to, the years continue to go on, technology is getting more and more. And so it's a part of our lives. When I give and donate funds, or people Zelle, when you're Zelling your friends and using Cash App and using all that stuff, that's computer science, all of it, right? And so like she mentioned, you in developing that software, students were able to search different universities to find out which university was going to give them the best bang for their buck educationally, right? And so it's the same thing when you're using these different software. And even if you want to develop your own kind of software, or if in your field of interest, like Maddie, you said you want to be an interior designer, and Fernando, you want to be an animator, you all are going to help to solve a problem to be the best animator, because you may come up with the next new way to design animation,
Yeah,
or
'cause
you
you need like that computer stuff in order to do interior design, like on your tablet when you sketch. And you
absolutely.
need to have some really good details, like when you're doing like a new shiplap fireplace, you need to have good detail to show that that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So like I'm like I was looking at some homes, and if you guys have ever looked at a home, when you're looking at it, like I look on it on Redfin, for example, and it allows you to pick up the house and twist it and look at it and spin it around. That's all computer science. So and the really cool thing now is that you can actually take a tour through the house and walk through the full house just like if you were there. And so software is getting better and better, and there are people who are coming up with new ideas, and that's what you all are going to get to do in your area of interest. You're going to come up with the next new idea to help solve the problem in animation, in interior design, or even with being a veterinarian. You may come up with the next new invention to help animals have a better and healthier life. And so who's to say that you can't? Of course you can, right? You could totally accomplish that and be that. And so I want you guys to always think about this, because um, like she said, 12% of people who go to college, and of that 3%, right? Going to college is not just to say, oh, I'm just going to college. Going to college is an opportunity for you to gain the knowledge that you need to be proficient and strong in your area of interest. And some people may say, well, Miss Christelle, I don't have, so-and-so didn't go to college and they're famous, they're rich, they're wealthy. You're right. But the principles are still the same. They were either the apprentice to someone, meaning that person they were shadowing, or maybe they were able to speak with people that gave them information about that area. Somebody had to teach them. They had to learn from someone. We don't learn, you can learn on your own through books. And you're also going to learn from others. And so when you can learn, and when you go to school, it gives you an opportunity to problem solve and to build on your technical skills. And so that's something that she mentioned. And that's something I want you guys to always keep in mind, even as you're in school. We get caught up with like, yeah, I got to read this book. I got to do all this homework. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to be a doctor, if you're going to go to the doctor, for example, to get something checked, do you want your doctor? There's a commercial where the doctor says, are you sure I'm supposed to do the surgery right there? I'm be like, what do you mean? You better know what you're doing, right? If you're going to go get your hair done, and this is just kind of like on a lower scale. If you going to get your hair done, you don't want your barber or your hairstylist to mess up your hair. You're going to say, oh no, I'm not going to pay you my money because you just messed up my hairline, right? Or you just cut my hair on the wrong angle. I need you to be a professional in what you're doing. And so the thing is, regardless to whatever field you choose to be in, because hairstylists, they're making great money as well. We have a lot of people that are going with celebrities and they're traveling around the world with them. So whatever field you choose to be in, you want to be proficient. You want to be strong in your area of study, right? And so don't downplay anything, but just know when you go, you're going to gather all the knowledge, soak up all of that information, because that's going to help you to be better in your field so you can solve problems. And the thing is, when you're great at what you do, people see that and they're like, Maddie, I need you to come and design my house. I'm buying a new house next week and I need you to come design it. You're going to say, oh, but you could have talked to so-and-so. They said, no. I'm paying my money because I need you to come. Or DreamWorks, or maybe Disney, or one of these big companies going to say, Fernando, we need you to design the next new movie. And then you're going to be like, I'm so busy. But they're going to say, Fernando, we're going to pay you extra because we want you to design our next new movie that's going to be shown all around the world. Right? You guys, this is what it's about. It's not when you're doing your schoolwork and you're like, oh, I don't know. Or you're like, okay. You guys, it's preparing you for your future, right? And when you have options in life, you can do whatever you want. If you want to live on a hill, if you want to go to the grocery store down that way, if you want to, wherever, you have options. And so that's the thing we want to create for you and always share with you guys. You guys have options. If you want to travel the world, go for it, right? And so I think it's awesome when you guys can. I want you to think, when you're thinking about your schoolwork and when you think about how you're living your life, just know that you're helping to make a difference, to solve problems, to build on your skills, time management, money management, emotional management, who you are as a person, to make sure that you're a good person, making good decisions. All those things make you great in this life, okay? And so we have a really awesome activity that we want to share with you guys. And I want to, as we are continuing with this activity, we're going to share some other things as well. But I hope you were listening in her share out and in Miss Marlene's presentation, because we have awesome Wooten dollars and spin the wheel for Wooten dollar prize, Wooten dollar dollars that you can earn to go towards your Wooten bank for questions and answers from what she talked about. So think about what university did she graduate from? What was her major? What was the president? What was her position that that you work for? Who are some of the companies you work
President is obvious.
for? Who?
I said the president is obvious.
It's obvious. Do you know the answer? Okay, well, just hold on to that answer. Don't say it. Hold on to the answer. Right. So we actually have a really awesome activity. Do you guys have any other comments or anything? Does anybody have any comments they want to share about what I've shared, or just from anything else you guys gathered from the video? Because college and career, your studies are important, and you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna choose what you love to do. You're gonna get to figure out, you growing up right now is for you to figure out what you want to do for your life. I love what I do. I love working here at the Wooten Center. I love my job, and so we want you guys to choose careers that you love, and you're going to get paid what you're worth because you do it well. And everybody's going to be like, you know what? I need you to come design my house, and you to design the next new animation for the next new movie or the next new thing that everybody's going to use on their phones. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So Miss Marlene, let's go into our awesome activity, because you're going to be a GIF maker, and GIF stands for Graphics Interchange Format.
All right, everyone. So we're going to put in the chat the website for you guys to use to be able to create your own GIFs. Let me just put it in for you. So you guys can click on the link and use it to log in, to access the website. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create an account for this website. So you're going to, if you're able to, you're going to click the login, and on the bottom it says don't have an account. So you click on that and you join, and you're going to type in your email address, your username, and your password. And then you'll click on this to prove that you are not a robot.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I already created mine. So let me just log in real quick. So the next step that you would be taking after you create your account is you're gonna click right here where it says create. And then you're gonna have 3 different options to choose from. So you're gonna have GIF, and from this you could choose a video or a picture that you wanna use to create a GIF. For sticker, you're gonna choose a picture, and you'll be able to edit it to your fitting and create the sticker. And then for your virtual background, it's similar to GIF, where you'll either use a video or you'll use an image. But the one thing that you have to remember for a virtual background, the video has to be 30 seconds or less. So I'm going to show an example of creating a GIF. So right here, I'm going to use a video that it's a small animation done by Pixar. So let's hope it loads.
While it's loading, for this activity, you can choose, like Miss Marlene said, to make a GIF, a sticker, or a virtual background. And for every one that you make, we're going to give you $5 Wooten up to $20 Wooten. So if you make 4, then that'll be $20 Wooten, right? And so you can make 4 GIFs or more. Okay. And so we want you guys just to have fun with it. And so make as many GIFs as you like, or virtual backgrounds as you like. Like, I know I always like to change up my backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. And so feel free to do that.
All right. So after you upload your video, you're going to choose where exactly, like how long you want it for, how many seconds. And then also say you don't want it to start from the very beginning, you want it to go maybe in the middle. So it'll show right here where it's starting from, and it'll play for the amount of length that you have it set for. And then if that's what you want, you click continue to decorate. And then from that, you'll be able to choose different styles of text that you want to write. So I could choose pixel, and then I could write hello. And I could change the color if I want. And then from that, you could actually choose from the animation how you want the words to appear. Maybe I want it to glitch. Another thing that you could do is you could add stickers. And you could also rearrange the size and then put it somewhere. You may also add the filters they have available, such, say I want to make it look really like an old video. And then also you're able to draw on it. So let's say I want to add this. And after you do all of that, you click continue to upload. And if you want it to be shared with everyone, you could click public, or you could just have it saved for yourself, so you could only use it with yourself. And then you could just click upload to GIF.
Your dog wants to make a gift too.
They're playing with, because I have more than one, so they're just all playing around with each other.
Awesome. All right. Well, it looks like it says creating your GIF. So are you guys ready to make your own GIFs? All right, we got some thumbs up. Let's go. So as you guys are creating your GIFs, as you create your account, have you guys ever done this before? No? Okay, I see one head no. Fernando, I know you're the animator. Have you ever done this before? And I saw in the thing that you said, this is cool, this is easy. Have you ever used this before? So let's go ahead and let's make the specific, okay, not actually, okay. All right, so then as an animator, I think this will help. This will be something else that you can add to your toolbox. And like, I love, like, when I'm on my social media and when it's my friend's birthday, or like the GIF where it's me and I animated myself, like my avatar, and then, it has the little, so I love the GIFs on here that are on there. So how much cooler it is just to create your own, like using your own photos. So feel free to use your photos from your phone, from your computer, any videos that are on your computer. You can create your own GIFs on them. And then we also want you to share. So this activity includes you making it. And I'm going to be making mine too. So we're all going to be making it, and feel free to share. So even when we kind of, in a couple minutes, when we finish doing them, you guys can share with us the gifts that you made. Okay. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. All right. All right. So let's take a minute. So Miss Marlene, I see you're there. So we can, we'll see. Right. So we see her gift there. Nice. That could be your sound effect, Miss Marley, for the dog. So awesome. So awesome, you guys. Okay, so let's make some GIFs and we're gonna and so even as you're making it, if you want to share your screen, you can share your screen and we can see you actually making it. Okay, so feel free to utilize the share screen and you guys can just share your screen as you like. Okay, I'm gonna go on and log. Let me see if I'm gonna go on and set up my. Miss Marlene, maybe we could play some of that music while we're making our gifts.
All right.
So how about this? Do you guys think what like in like 10, 15 minutes? So by like 7, share your gifts. Yep. Let's do it. And Miss Marlene, feel free to share your screen too, and maybe make another one as we're here. Or if there's anybody else that wants to share theirs, go for it. Are you guys coming so far?
Miss Cristel,
Yes.
I didn't make the GIF, but I create the account.
Oh, good.
Yes, I make the account. I'm
Yes.
trying to, but I am on the phone, so it didn't allow me to do it.
Okay.
Fernando and Mileva are working on the computer.
Okay, nice.
At least I have an account. I
That's
will
right.
try
Woo!
later. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Try it because like I just made mine. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I'm like, that's how people be having all this fancy, you know, like I'm looking at the one right and it's like, oh no, you didn't. And so the little thing is like, and the little mouth, the cat is like,
I know.
awesome. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Does anybody want to share theirs so far? Miss Yesenia, I see your face. You want to share.
My screen stopped moving. I was like uploading a really good one, and like now it's like frozen.
Oh no!
Oh, here it goes. I'll show you this one. If I share, it'll stop the sound share. So you know. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I was just like- This is just one. It's not my best work.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's good. Of quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share mine. Matt, I don't know, Maddie, Fernando, Mileva, do you guys want to share yours? I'm gonna share mine, but you guys want to share one of yours next?
I can share mine.
You want to? Okay, go. How about this? I'll let you go first. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. And
It's your birthday. Oh, that's a good one. Nice. Is that like a family member?
yeah, that's my auntie.
That's awesome. Come on, Sparkles. It's your birthday. Awesome. That's great.
Okay.
That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Okay, Fernando, I see you. Okay. So once it's finished formatting, share it. Um, Mileva, do you want to share yours? Okay. No, okay, I'm gonna share mine. So, okay. This one was the one I was looking at starting to do. You guys remember floppy disks? Oh no, you didn't. Not today. I was looking at that one, but hold on, where's the one I created? Miss Marlene, how do I go back to the one I made?
So I believe you could just go to your.
Uh, uh,
You have to click on your name.
up here.
Mhm.
Okay, so this one, I made this one. I said, I'm so ready. I was so ready to travel. So yeah, this is cool. And I made it wavy. Nice. Okay,
I
let's
made
see.
2 more. You want to see them?
Yeah, show them. Go for it. Go for it. Okay.
Share screen. I made this one.
What? Oh, that's good.
It's very old cartoons that I used to watch. Well, some of these are not old. I forgot SpongeBob's still going strong.
No, yeah, it sure is. That's a good one. Did you put the little did the movie have the little teardrop? Did the video already have the teardrop right there?
Yeah, it did.
But you
That
put the
shows.
gotcha.
Yeah, I put the gotcha and then I added a filter on top.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know it looks like a old movie. Nice. Good stuff. This is fun. Like I have learned something new. So even like, if you have your friends like a friend of mine, he sent me a picture and the animation was poking the other character and he was trying to tell me to send something to him and I was like, I feel your poke, right? Right? So same thing with like if you're if it's like how Maddie did the birthday and then jazz it up or you give somebody a look like or something. So have fun with this, you guys. This is awesome. Fernando, whenever you're ready, let me know so you can share yours because you're the animator in the house. No pressure, no pressure at all. Like really, really, no pressure, no pressure. Um, and so we want to see what you got. I'm gonna make another one. Let's see if I can make another one. I need a new virtual. I always like to have different the backgrounds. Uh, are you still able to share what you have even from your phone, Fernando? Okay. Okay, cool. Let me see. I think I'm going to try making. Let's see. What new background should I choose? Which one should we do? I'm like, I was about to say Family Feud, but that's not Family Feud.
Maybe something related to travel, because you said you can't wait to travel.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can do a search. Let me see. Do they have a search? Grab and go. Use a starter. Okay, which one could be towards travel? Let's see. Let's see. Network. Something related to travel. Fleet. For all my Minecraft builders people. All kind of stuff to choose from. Maybe I'll do Little Bridges Not Walls. This has helped me. Yeah, with the Campbell soup or whatever soup. Let's do this one. How about this one? It's artistic and funky.
I made one.
You did? Go for it. Share your screen. Oh, you love unicorns. Yes. That is a great one. I love it.
I like that it sparkles with the picture. Like, that's really cool.
That's really awesome. It looks like a constellation in the sky. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then so it's like, like you make all your stuff look really creative and cool, and then it's unique. So no one's gonna have that picture anywhere because you just designed it. Hey, that's awesome. I don't know if anybody else has any others that they want to share. Feel free. Feel free. Let's see, this one is loading. This mine's taking a minute too. So Maddie, how many did you make? Let me see. Was that 2 or was that 3?
I made 2.
2. Awesome. Awesome. So interior designer, how are you going to use this software? Do you think you can incorporate this into your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that picture was made with the unicorn. I can take that style and then put it in other pictures that people want to hang on their wall.
Yeah, that is such a great idea. You know what? I could see someone having that in their room. Absolutely. I could totally see someone having that in their room. Wonderful. Okay. That's taking too long. Shark Tank. Mind change. How about this one? Go on the boat. Okay. I don't want you guys just looking at the little boxes that are taking forever to load. So, oh, there it is. What do you think I should put on my screen? Rainbow. Lightning. Ah. VHS. Okay, let's choose. Oh, I can't really see that. Nice. This is my little boat. Okay, I take that back. That's not a good boat. I drew it the wrong way. Okay, okay. All right. Fernando, how you looking? If not, it's okay. If it's giving you a hard time, no worries. No worries at all. No worries at all. All right. So we have a game that we want to play. It keeps crashing. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know sometimes the technology, see, when the technology is crashing and not acting right. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. You mean find like it restored? Oh, like it's okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Um, so we have a game. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it happens to me too, where things act weird and I'm like, okay, let me restart it, shut it down, turn it back on, so it totally happens. So we have a game that we're gonna play. So we can spin the wheel for $10. And I know Maddie, you said you made 2 gifts. Fernando, how many did you make?
I'm making another one.
Woo! Go for it, go for it.
Fernando said he made 2.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so that's your 10. You get $10 right there. That's awesome. All right, Maddie's, she's making. Well, look, I'm like, you're probably like, I'm an artist. You're like, oh, I know. Just like on my other one with the, I was like, okay, wait, redo, and that's totally fine. But the fact that you made 2, that's awesome, awesome. And let me know if Mileva makes any, if she makes any. Okay, so we're gonna play the game. I hope you guys were listening to some of the details. So we're gonna answer some questions and you'll get to spin the wheel to see how many extra dollars you get to earn. All right. So the first question, got this lovely spin the wheel. The first question was, what university did Miss Lisa Jol oh my goodness, Jalopter graduate from? Do you guys remember? Anyone? Any takers? Any guesses? Well, she graduated from Brown University. Okay, so Brown University. All right, let's see the second question. What was her major in college? Answers in the chat are valid as well. They are welcome. Craig.
I have a guess.
Yes.
Like a software university.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's 2 words. It starts with a C. And it starts with a C, and the second word starts with the S.
Computer science.
Yes.
Fernando
Okay.
had actually guessed it first. He guessed it in the chat.
Yes. So I see that there. All right. So Fernando, we're gonna let you spin. And Maddie, for you saying as well, you're gonna get to spin too. We welcome your participation. All right, great job, Fernando. All right, Maddie, let's see. Spin the wheel. Woohoo! Congratulations. All right, wonderful.
Fernando said this.
No, it's fair. Trust me, it is fair. Look, there's some more questions, so you're still gonna spin the wheel again. Okay, how old was she when she graduated?
Somewhere in between 15 and 23.
That's a good range.
A more specific number.
Yeah, give us a number, you guys. Throw out some numbers. How old was she when she graduated from college?
22.
Okay, so 22 is Maddie's guess. Anybody else?
If I'm within 1, then yeah, you gotta count that.
I gotta count that. Any other guesses? Fernando. Or Miss Brenda? Any guesses? Number in the
No.
Well, which one do you choose though? Okay, 25. Oh, Miss Brenda said 25. Okay. Fernando, what's your guess? Yes, any number in the 20s, yes, but which one? Okay. Okay, so let me see who.
23.
Maddie and Fernando were the closest.
All right, you guys get to spin again. You guys both get to spin again. Let's go for it. Woo!
This is for Maddie.
All right, great job, Maddie.
And now it's for Fernando.
All right, Fernando, this is your turn now. All right, good job, good job. All right, next question. What president invited her to join the U.S. Digital Service?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, that's right. Okay, Maddie, let's spin. All right, there's still some more questions. There's still opportunities for you to still get. Okay, which online video streaming service did she work on?
Shockwave.
That's one of them. What's another one? Do we have any other answers?
Hulu.
Hulu. Very good.
I don't know the other.
Let me see. Okay. All right. So Maddie, let's spin the wheel for Maddie. All right. Congratulations. Awesome. Okay, we still got some more questions. How much money did she raise for Tequetable?
2 million.
Tequetable.
Wait, or was it a billion?
How much did you say?
I said 2 million or 2 billion.
1 million.
1 million is great. 2 million is the answer. Woo! Let's spin that wheel, Maddie. Awesome. Wonderful. All right. So I know those are the end of all of our questions. And just for your participation, I know Maddie, you like raked in all the good points. And so congratulations for sure. And Fernando, for you participating, look, I know you're like, what's going on? What's going on with this? So Fernando, for you participating, I'm gonna give you $50 Woo!
Who's that me?
Well, Maddie, you have all these good points.
Sure.
And so the thing is, remember, you're competing with anyone, because remember, this is going to go into your bank. This is going to go to your $1 store. And so I always want to just encourage and celebrate you all for participating and just doing a wonderful job. And, even with this, you're like, oh my goodness, this spin the wheel so close. And so, so great job, everyone, for participating here as well. And so,
you spend these $1?
Say it one more time.
I said, when can I spend these $1?
Very great question. You are going to spend your $1 on May 28th. On May 28th, when we have our $1 store. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying the right date. It is May. It is May. So you're gonna get to shop on May 28th.
That's
so
2 days before my cousin's birthday.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. So on that day, you'll get to cash in all your $1 that you've been collecting for this semester. And so you'll get to cash in all your dollars for your awesome $1 store prizes. And so feel free, continue participating in in your tutoring sessions, in your classes like singing and robotics and Minecraft, virtual playground, world languages and culture with cooking. Participate in all your classes and even activities like this, like our college and career day, and all of our different activities for the teens as well. And so I celebrate you all for just participating and being a part. And I hope you guys learned something from Miss Lisa Jalopter as far as being in the field of computer science, but more so even just for yes, Maddie, you do earn Wooten dollars for participating, and so I'm gonna add those into your you like raked in the whole dollar store, like, yes, so wonderful job. And so I'm just gonna add those into your total dollars there. And so whatever field that you guys want to pursue, we have animators in here, we have interior designers, and ones who want to be veterinarians. If you want to be a scientist, a doctor, lawyer, teacher, architect, whatever field, a game designer, whatever it is that you want to do, feel free to, go for it and be the best, gain all the skills that you can to be the best in your field. That's going to give you a competitive edge. That's going to make you stand out, because people want to know that when they hire you, that you're going to do a good job. And so you want to make sure you have all those skills and all those tools. Okay. And also find out what you're passionate, what you love to do. Okay. And so you figure that out by trying different things. And you're like, I like this, but don't really like that, but I prefer this one. And so we're excited to see you guys. And you guys are our next generation. So you guys are the next ones who are going to be creating everything that we're going to see next. Okay. And so does anybody else have any comments or questions or anything they want to add?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I made one more.
Yes. Share it. Let's see it.
Okay, hang on. Let me share. Screen.
Exactly.
So we
Ooh.
for service today, and we're trying
Oh, it's a cat.
There's a cat, there's a skeleton, there's a lady looking at weird things. There's Peach.
Nice. That is cool. It's like, ooh. Very awesome.
And then there's a guy who can shrink his face.
Right. That's awesome. Very creative. Very creative. Awesome. Yes. And thank you to our parents for participating as well, Miss Brenda. And so you guys we have some awesome, we've got some awesome leaders here in the house. And so for all of our Wooten family, you guys, all of our Wooten youth, you guys are our future and our generation, and the generation now, next generation. And so keep making GIFs on your thing, and customize them, make them really cool, and have fun with them. Look, I'm gonna have fun with mine and do some more stuff and put it all together. And when I'm doing it on my social media, and when I have my little comments and all kinds of stuff. So have fun with it and play with it for sure. All right. So you all, if there's nothing else, we're gonna end. And you guys are awesome. Thank you for participating, and join us for our next. Actually, this one is going to be our last college and career day for this semester. But we have our family meetings. Oh, parents, we also have our parent power group that's going to start on Monday. And so feel free to participate and join us for Parent Power Group. We have some really awesome speakers from 6 to 7:30. For the next, we have a really awesome series of Mondays. And so see your e-newsletter with information about the Parent Power Group and your parents portal. All right. I want to give a special shout out to Miss Marlene, our tech extraordinaire. Woo! And also for Miss Yesenia as well. Woo! And so we appreciate you all, and thank you so much. And you guys have a wonderful evening and a great weekend. Can we have some going out music, Miss Marlene? No. All right, so you guys have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Congratulations, you guys. You guys are great.
Good night. Bye-bye.
I want to win some Wooten dollars. Bye, Fernando. See you. Bye. See you.
Bye. See